certified trick dog instructors will tell you to use wee-wee pads, that it's okay. Yeah, it's okay if you want your dog to shit in the house, you want your dog to piss in the house, use wee-wee pads. Stay away from these people. Anybody, any trainer that is recommending that you take a puppy and start teaching it to use wee-wee pads or a litter box should be avoided. So anybody that has a certified trick dog instructor in front of it, it's like CTDI, don't have anything to do with them. And you can go to their websites. Probably if you go to Empire of the Dog, she'll be talking about like, oh, how this is positive and how she can train a dog to shit and piss in the house. It's ridiculous. Those wee-wee pads are scented with a pheromone to attract the dog, to make it shit and piss in the house. So by letting that happen, right, you're training your dog to shit and piss in the house. You're telling your dog this is what you want. That's not what you want, and it's not the dog's instinct to shit in its den. That's why we use a crate. Now listen, if you have a year-old dog and it's never been in a crate, if you just slam it in there, it's probably going to freak out. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to take it real slow. Get the wee-wee pads out of your house, throw them away, and never bring those in. And if your dog doesn't pick up on this right away, don't worry about it, it will, okay? So what you're gonna do is from now on, go get a crate, and the crate needs to be large enough that the dog can stand up and be able to turn around, and that'll be enough space. If you get too big of a crate, they'll start going in the crate. And in that case, like if it's too big, put a milk crate in the crate to take up space. Okay, this is how you get your dog housebroke. Now crates are not jail. Dogs like crates. It's their little safe place, and it's a very, very healthy thing for your dog, because when your dog's in the crate, if you leave the house and it's in the crate, it's not screwing stuff up, it's not pooping all over the house, it's staying in there and it's being calm. So it's a very positive thing for your dog. Ike was crate trained, I don't know, he goes in the crate right now. He's sitting in the crate right now because he likes it, okay? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to get a crate, and I want you to start feeding your dog in the crate. So put its food in the crate, and if it doesn't want to go in there right away, then just put the food towards the front of the crate and slowly start making it go back. Sooner or later, the dog's gonna go in the crate and be hanging out there eating, right? Close the door for just a few seconds or something, and then let the dog out. If the dog is whining, don't let the dog out of the crate. That's your key. If it's barking, don't let it out of the crate. Wait until it's calm. That way, the dog is learning that it needs to be calm to get what it wants. So once you accomplish that, then you can start putting the dog in the crate when you leave, right? That way you don't come home and find a big mess. And the dog, it's a passive method of training. Don't use the crate if you're mad at the dog. That's not what it's about. You want the dog to like the crate. So don't be pissed off. Go get in your fucking crate. Don't do that. Don't attach any negativity to the crate. When you are crate training, what you're going to do is you're going to use raw bones or take a Kong and fill it full of like wet food and freeze it. And same thing, you're going to give your dog frozen bones. The advantage to this is that the dog is busy doing something and burning up energy while it's just sitting around. It'll chew on that and then go to sleep. Also, you can use it as a distraction. Once your dog is into the bones and the Kongs, you put that in the crate right before you're leaving. It doesn't even concentrate on you leaving. It doesn't give a shit. It has a bone to chew on. Before you leave the house, take your dog outside and let it go to the bathroom, right? And then put it in the crate. And when you come home, right, don't say a word, right? Don't say how you doing. Don't acknowledge the dog. Wait a couple seconds, then let the dog out of the crate and take it outside. And the reason why I'm saying don't make a big deal coming and going is because 10% of the dogs, right, in this country have separation anxiety, and it's caused by people going, you know, Mommy, I'll be back. You're worrying the dog. Don't say a thing to the dog when coming and going, okay? And 20% of all the dogs that are given up to shelters have separation anxiety. It's huge. I have a dog over here right now, Sarah, she has separation anxiety. I know so many dogs that have this, and it doesn't have to be that way. Ignore your dog. Don't give it a salutation. Don't use wee-wee pads. and start getting your dog crate trained. It is not jail for the dog. They love it. Just start feeding your dog in there and relax most of all. When your dog starts doing this, right? When it starts going to the bathroom outside, make a big deal. Good boy. Good girl. Whatever you need to do. Make sure. Throw a party so that the dog knows it did good. Okay? Now here's the key. You do the same thing as you do with like any type of like sit or any other command. Right when the dog defecates, it's good boy. Right when the dog is finished peeing, good boy. You got it? If you have any questions about this, don't hesitate to ask. And I guarantee you, you will be so much happier and your house will smell so much better. Don't ever use wee-wee pads, and any trainer that would recommend wee-wee pads should be avoided. Look at Tonka, isn't he cute? I got a cute fucking dog.
Yeah, it's me. It's me, Ike here. I'm in Papua New Guinea. Ooga booga. Yeah, it's me, Ike. Look, I'm here in Papua New Guinea. Yeah, I'm fitting right in. Yeah, we're gonna shrink some heads later. And hey, Caine, where's that chicken bone? Put the chicken bone in my hair so I look like a headhunter. Yeah, we're gonna shrink some heads later. And just stay tuned for our little special here on the New Guinea singing dog. Caine, is that right? They got a singing dog? Oh, shit. Well, yeah, I guess that's right.
People have been on New Guinea for at least 40,000 years. Something very special happened along the way. The New Guinea singing dog, or singer, is a type once found throughout New Guinea and surrounding islands. This rare canine is also referred to as New Guinea dingo, singing dog, New Guinea highland dog, New Guinea wild dog, Holstrom dog, New Guinea highland wild dog, Papua New Guinea singing dog, and the acronym NGSD. Little is known about its life on New Guinea or whether it still exists there. All research has been performed on the captive population. The ancestors of New Guinea singing dogs were probably taken to New Guinea by early travelers thousands of years ago. Separated from the rest of the world, they developed without influence from other. The unique characteristics associated with this canine are attributed to its long-term isolation. Today, many New Guinea singing dogs are serving as companion and therapy dogs as a part of conservation efforts to focus attention on their exceptional intelligence and physical abilities. Singers have been shown in competitive dog shows. When shown in competition, New Guinea singing dogs are presented in their completely natural condition with no trimming or alterations of any kind.